Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ruel Dumandan, and I am here to present to you my report. My report is the part 2 or the second part of the report of under the topic of Ma'am Annalyn Dumandan. So before I will formally start, allow me to greet and say hi, especially to Ma'am Suraida Adil. So my topic is about the difference between aptitude and other characteristics, and of course, together is the aptitude testing. So let's start. So the differentiation that we will be having is based on the operational definitions of the terms presented in order for us to easily understand and differentiate the terms under this topic. So we will start. The first is how aptitude differs from ability and achievement. So based on the operational definition, let's see what is the difference of the three. First, aptitude. Aptitude has a future reference and tries to predict the degree of attainment or success after adequate training. So aptitude is telling us what will be the future of a person in a certain field. Next, we have the ability. The ability is the capacity or the capability which one possesses at the present moment, regardless of one's past and future success or even failure. So, if we say ability, it tells us about the present possession or capability of a person. So, if we're going to put into operation these two terms, the aptitude and the ability, so let's take for this example. Okay, a person may have no present ability to drive a car. So that is his ability or his present capability. But he may have been the chance, or he has a chance to be a successful driver someday if he will be receiving, or if he will receive a proper training. So the chance of being a successful driver connotes aptitude, because he doesn't know how to drive today at the moment as his ability, but in the future, if he receive proper training, which is the definition of the aptitude, he will be a successful driver. So that's the aptitude and ability. The third one is achievement. Achievement means the past oriented, and it indicates what an individual has learned or acquired in the particular field. So here, it explains to us that achievement refers to the things that you have already acquired or you have already learned. So, the three terms, the aptitude, the ability, and the achievement gives us or give us the three references. The first is aptitude is a future-based. Ability, present, and achievement is on the past. Okay? Next. Now, what is the difference between intelligence and aptitude? So first, intelligence. What do you mean by intelligence? The operational meaning of intelligence, it tells us that it is the general mental ability of the individual. Meaning to say, in the mind. While aptitude is concerned on the specific abilities of an individual. So, intelligence refers only to the mental capacity or ability, while aptitude, it is concerned on the specific abilities. Maybe one of these abilities is your intelligence. So, aptitude is measuring different capabilities of a person, while intelligence measures the mind capacity. Next, how important is learning the intelligence of a person? Okay, through the knowledge of the intelligence of the individual, we can predict his success in situations involving a mental function or activity. If we can measure the knowledge or the intelligence of a person, we can predict his success on the mental faculty field. Well, on the other hand, if we have the knowledge of the aptitude, it will give us, or it will acquaint us with the specific abilities or capacities of an individual to succeed in a particular field or activity. So, that's it. So, aptitude brings more, while intelligence deals only with the capacity of the mind. Next, what is the difference between aptitude and interest? As given by the definition a while ago, that aptitude is concerned on the specific abilities of the individual, while the interest is the willingness or the eagerness of an individual to perform a particular job or activity, and as a result of personal or outside influence. So, here's the situation. Based on the comparison of aptitude and interest, a person having long and dexterous fingers who makes a good showing on a mechanical aptitude test may have little or no interest at all in becoming a watchmaker. So maybe, based on the aptitude test, he is measured as he is good in manipulating things. But it doesn't mean that he is interested on that particular field. Okay, so next. We are now on the aptitude testing. So, why is it that we are employing a so-called aptitude test? So, the aptitude test is used in order to measure or assess the degree level of one's bent or flair. So there are two terms. There are two things and two terms that were being measured in terms of test. The first one is the term bent. The word bent means inclination or capacity, while the term flair means skill or instinctive ability. Meaning to say, aptitude is testing our inclination and our skill. So that's why aptitude test is being employed. Another reason for having the aptitude test. Aptitude test is used to estimate the extent to which an individual would profit from a specific course or training, or to predict the quality of his or her achievement in a given situation. So as we can maybe all of us experience before having this so-called special or a specific training or course, we are given a test. So that test will estimate whether what will be our gain after the said training or course. And that test is called aptitude test. So, what are the types of aptitude test? Okay, first we have the so-called a specialized aptitude test. So, from the term alone, so it is used for specific or for a special test. So, specialized aptitude test measures the aptitudes of individuals in various specific fields or activities. That's why it is called specialized. For example, mechanical aptitude tests, the musical aptitude test, the art judgment test, or even the professional aptitudes test. So these are the so-called the specialized or the specific tests to be taken under the specialized aptitude test. Next, we have the clerical aptitude test. So what is this clerical aptitude test? So clerical aptitude test deals with, first is perceptual ability. So this thing called perceptual ability is the ability of a person to register words and numbers with speed and accuracy. The next one is intellectual ability. In this intellectual ability, you are being tested under this clerical aptitude about how fast you are to grasp the meaning of the words and symbols. Next, motor ability. This motor ability is use various types of machines and tools like typewriter, duplicator, cyclostyle, machine, and etc. So meaning to say, your manipulative skills is being tested under this clerical aptitude test under motor ability. Okay, some of these clerical aptitude tests, some of the popular ones. The first is the Detroit Clerical Aptitude Examination. We have also the Minnesota Vocational Test for clerical workers, and many others alike. Okay, so examples of clerical aptitude test. Okay. Next, we have the musical aptitude test. The musical aptitude test, as the word alone, will give us the hint that yes, it is used to measure or to test musical talent. So, what part mostly of the musical talent is being measured by musical aptitude? Okay. Example of musical aptitude test is the so-called the seashore measure of musical talent. So, discrimination of pitch, we have the intensity of loudness, we have the time interval, we have the timbre, discrimination of timbre, we have the judgment of the rhythm, and tonal memory. It composes on the musical test. And next is the aptitude of graphic arts. So this so-called graphic arts deals to us with a sort of like decorations, fine arts, printing, writing, and some kind of crafts. So these things are called graphic arts, and which is very common today. So in this test, there are two nature. The first one is the Meyer Art Judgment Test, and the second one is the Home Art Aptitude Inventory. So that's all for the aptitude of graphic arts. So that is all about my report. So for more information and maybe additional insights, please read the Advanced Educational Psychology book by S.K. Mangal for this matter. So that's all, and thank you very much.